Coming to you from Charlottetown, PEI, this is Traffic Conversations, a show where we create a safe space to talk about your family, faith, finances, friends, and fitness. It's all done with the aim of helping you have your best life. Welcome. Remember that you can feature on our show by sending your questions or feedback by using the link in the show notes. Today we're diving into a topic that I've been thinking about for a while, but before we get into the meat of it, I'd like to thank you for all of the good work that you've been doing in helping us spread the word, sharing the links to our podcast, and even with the transition that we're making to video. You've been so patient with us, and we're so grateful to have you. Today, we're going to be talking about 7 reasons you should move to PEI. People have been asking me about Canada. People who knew me for years understood that I wasn't planning to leave my country because I believe so much in patriotism, and I wanted to do my very best to be a part of building up my country. But of course, I did tell the story about how my family decided to make the move. It's on the last episode one of the episodes we released last year on that discussed our relocation to Canada. And I would like you to just go back and listen to the events that led up to our decision to relocate to Canada. Now, in moving here, we had to make a decision about where to live, and we were turned on to PEI, and we haven't looked back since. And I would like to share with you a few things that you might want to consider if you would like to be given a pointer on the best place to move to. So the first thing that I would like to say is that one of the things that draws people to PEI is the quality of life, because PEI is known for its high quality of life. It offers a peaceful and safe environment with low crime rates and a strong sense of community. The island's slow pace of life, beautiful landscapes, clear air, clean air, and friendly inhabitants contribute to a relaxed and healthy lifestyle. During the events following Hurricane Fiona, I saw firsthand the sense of community that islanders share with each other. It was amazing to watch, and it endeared me even further, to PEI, and I hadn't seen it before. I mean, people going out of their way to travel to the other end of the island just to help people clear the rubble and fallen trees from their property and help them to safeguard their houses. It was amazing to watch, and it really spoke to the special quality, that that islanders have. The next thing is affordable housing. I've spoken to people who live in other parts of Canada, especially towards the West Coast, and the cost of housing there is astronomical compared to what is available in PEI. So if you're looking for a place where you can have cost-effective housing, PEI is the place to be. Compared to many other parts of Canada, housing here is relatively affordable. The cost of buying or renting a home is generally lower, making it an attractive option for individuals and families looking to settle down. The next thing that I would like to point out is PEI's natural beauty. It's famous for the stunning natural beauty from the beaches to coastal cliffs and rolling green farmland, and fishing villages, and so much more. Like when we came in last summer, we had to make many drives from Kensington, where we stayed, uh, uh, to Charlottetown, and sometimes we would shuttle between these two places, um, regularly each week, and we would always drive by these farms, and we would see dairy cows, we would see machines that were um, plowing, and 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 the farmers would be uh, creating bales of hay, and the smell. Yes, there's, especially for the dairy farms, the smell of cow poop, plenty, but the the sense of nature, the serene nature of the environment is amazing. During the summer, PEI is beautiful. It's an amazing therapeutic scenery. So, um, and if you like the idea of hiking through the woods, camping, cycling, fishing, golfing, PEI is the place to be. I've spoken about the strong community spirit. It's something that um, we experienced firsthand when we showed up. We met new friends, and they suddenly took it upon themselves to help us to settle down. And these people have become a part of our family, and we're so grateful to have them in our lives. Um, the sense of community that is shared by residents in PEI, uh, yes, it is created by the small population, which fosters these close knit communities where people support and care for one another. And if you value that kind of feeling of community and togetherness, you should consider moving to PEI. Now, one thing that people miss out on when they decide to go to larger provinces is they miss out on the economic opportunities that exist here in PEI because of the current size of the province. There are so many opportunities that are just there for the taking, for the taking. Um, Now, PEI has traditionally been agricultural. It has also seen a lot of growth in other sectors such as tourism, aerospace, information technology, and renewable energy. And the government has been um, very active in fostering the economic development and the support of entrepreneurs and small businesses. There are grants that regularly get um, set up by the government to encourage small businesses within PEI to grow and to thrive. And it's an amazing thing that is isn't as regularly available in other provinces, maybe because of the size of those provinces. But here, um, that cohesion that happens at the community level also spills over into the corporate sector. So there are economic opportunities, and I would urge you to take a second look at PEI. If you would like to start a business, there are incentives, lots of incentives laid out by the government to make it possible for people to start businesses here in PEI. Number 6, education and healthcare. Um, PEI offers a good education system with quality schools and post-secondary institutions. The island also has a well established healthcare system, ensuring residents have access to medical services and facilities. My family has benefited from these two. My kids go to schools here in PEI. My wife is a student at UPEI. My third child was born in Queen Elizabeth Hospital here in PEI, and we experienced firsthand the extra medical care that is available here in PEI. So I can say yes, we did have that experience, and we've also seen friends who needed healthcare, and they were blown away by their experience. Now, we're not saying it's perfect, but there's a lot of growth that is being encouraged within the province, and it is not anything to be sniffed at. The availability of healthcare and education is something that makes it stand out as an option for new immigrants. And number seven, the cultural heritage and the festivals that are unique to PEI, because it has a rich cultural heritage and hosts numerous festivals and events throughout the year. The island is famous for the Charlottetown Festival, which includes the renowned musical Anne of Green Gables. The pride with which the island holds this work, this literary work that has been adapted for the stage, and and has brought the island into international uh, recognition, is something to be envied. To be honest, to have a province that featured in a book, and then have that book eventually become a featured stage play, which is performed regularly throughout the summer. It's an amazing thing. You see the posters everywhere. It's just fun to see the way they've taken the works of their citizens, and then made these works um, into a cultural statement. So there's so much that I can say about um, the other aspects of culture that is evident in PEI. So I would like to stop here, and I'll just say that these 7 points are just a few things to consider, and I would like you to um, review this list. Think about it. If you are looking for a place that has a calm environment, close knit communities, or economic opportunities, that has the environment that is soothing and calm, and you want to leave the hustle and bustle of the larger cities, this is the place to come. So um, I would like to thank you for hanging out with me and listening to these points. And I really do hope that if you don't live in PEI yet, that this would be an encouragement for you to consider making this transition. Thank you for joining me for today's episode. And I would like to ask you to please don't get tired of helping us spread the word. Spread the links. Let your family and friends know about the content here. If you're interested in learning more about how to transition into PEI, there are links in the show notes to our events, to our webinars, where we take live Q&As for people who are curious about what they can do to make their transition into PEI as smooth as possible. Once again, thank you for joining me for this episode, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye. You've been listening to Traffic Conversations. We hope you found the episode helpful. Remember to subscribe and share the episode with your family and friends. And if you want to ask a question or give us your feedback on something we said during this episode, use the link in the show notes and let us know. You can also find the links to the sponsors mentioned in this episode in the show notes. We hope you will join us next time for another episode of Traffic Conversations.